The Viltrums Civil War doesn't make any sense, and the writers know it, especially their motive to eliminate the weak in order to become more powerful. The warrior race seems to ignore multiple critical factors. First, what about intellectual resources? Specific expertises of logistics, technology, and agriculture, all gone because the nerds skipped leg day. Was there a centralized database that preserved all that knowledge, or did they rely on slaves or servants to manage it? I mean, we know for sure that they have access and an understanding of high levels of technology. Even if we ignore that, the Viltrumites completely ignored things like intelligence and unique talents in improving their society. Instead, they only focused on keeping their strongest. Let's assume that all Viltrumites are similar in intelligence, with no one possessing specific talents except for the royal family. Thank you, comic readers, for all those spoilers. And the only differences among them are their looks, battle power, and age. This brings me to my next point. What about the children or younglings? Even if Viltrumites age as fast as humans until they hit puberty, wouldn't the first to fall be the infants and teenagers? Apparently, Viltrumite consistently grow stronger with age unless they train to become stronger or face challenges that help them grow. So the elderly would have a significant advantage. Why 50%? 50% seems like a pretty arbitrary number to reduce their population to. We know that they were prosperous, so there was no need to pull a Thanos. Also, how did they monitor everything during their battle royale? Who or what was monitoring the Viltrumites to ensure the population was halved? Did they just ring a bell after some time and it coincidentally ended up being 50%? We also have to assume that all Viltrumites had such a deep honor code that none of them just hit or simply killed a few weaklings to survive. If anyone knows why the Civil War happened the way it did, please feel free to comment, stitch, or send me a link or something. I understand that the purpose of the war's existence in the show was to show how brutal the Viltrumites are, but it's still confusing. I also know the reason for the war in the comics, but the way it played out is just confusing.